So in this video, we're going to be talking about the good and the bad during the 2020 season for the Minnesota Vikings. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the Vikings finished with a 7-9 record last year, which resulted in a third place finish in the NFC North, and that was actually our worst finish since 2014. Offensive coordinator Gary Kubiak stepped in after we lost former coach Kevin Stefanski and helped our offense average 26.9 points per game, which was 11th in the NFL, and 6,292 total yards, which was 4th in the NFL. This Vikings offense was the highest scoring Vikings offense we've seen in the last decade. Kirk Cousins passed for 4,265 yards, had a career high in passing touchdowns with 35, and had the highest quarterback rating he's had since joining the Vikings in 2018. Dalvin Cook also had the best year of his career so far and rushed for 1,557 yards while adding another 361 yards in the air, and he had a career high in touchdowns with 17 total and a career high in yards per attempt at 5 per carry. And Justin Jefferson broke out in his rookie campaign and was our leading receiver after posting 1,400 yards on just 88 receptions with an average of 15.9 yards per reception. This resulted in him beating multiple NFL and team records, including Randy Moss's franchise rookie record and setting a new NFL rookie receiving record after passing Randy Moss and Anquan Boldin, who were the previous record holders. Now defensively, this was the worst Minnesota Vikings defense we have seen in the Mike Zimmer era. They ranked 29th in the NFL after allowing an average of 29.7 points per game to opposing teams and 27th in the NFL in yards given to opponents. Now the Vikings were riddled with injuries during the 2020 season, and it felt as if we couldn't keep anybody on the field on our defensive side of the ball. Harrison Hand, DJ Wonham, and Ifede Odenigbo all missed 2 games each. Todd Davis, Cam Dantzler, and Eric Kendricks all missed 4 games each. George Iloka, Mike Hughes, and Holton Hill all missed 12 games each. Anthony Barr missed 14 games, and Danielle Hunter didn't even play a snap. And as a result of this, the Vikings were playing without 7 to 8 of our key defensive players at any given time during the season. Also, our biggest offseason signing, Michael Pierce, decided to opt out right before the 2020 season with his concerns over the coronavirus pandemic. It feels as if the Vikings were in store for a good year in 2020, but when you have that many injuries on the defensive side of the ball, there's really not much more you can do than what we actually did. 7-9 is actually pretty respectable for how hurt we were on the defensive side of the ball. And keep in mind that the Vikings did not have any home field advantage in US Bank Stadium because we didn't have any fans. And that is one of the strongest things that the Minnesota Vikings have going for them, is that we have some of the best fans in the world and we have one of the loudest stadiums in the world. Really, I wish we would have had a better season. Obviously, I would like to make the playoffs, but I can't complain with 7-9 when you have half your team missing and no fans, and it's such a weird year. But I think a lot of things are going to change this year, and I think we can look forward to a better season this season. And so that's all I have for you guys today. If you want more videos like this and you like this type of content, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.